It's true. I needed to be the first one to tell you the real estate market in northeastern Pennsylvania is crashing. It's bottoming out. It's dying. Prices are going down. Houses are not selling. It's the worst market we've ever been in. So it's crashing right now. You've been waiting for it. I'm the first one to tell you the real estate market's crashing. So I just wanted you to be aware of this, and I'm deadly serious. It's crashing. The real estate market's crashing. Did you hear me? It's crashing. I got you. I did. April Fools. Get it? It's April Fools. See? The real estate market's not crashing. Not even close to crashing. April Fools. That was a good one. You got to admit, you guys were all getting scared, nervous, not sure what to do. You believed me because you believe me, but April Fools. I got you. Anyway, here's the real estate market update. It is not crashing. The market is still extremely hot as a seller's market, as we all know. There's some definite key things, though, you should be aware of in the market so you can make the right decision. But my topic today is, and I would never call anyone a fool, well, maybe some people, but it's rare that I would, but if you are thinking of selling anytime now or in the near future over the next few years, number one, if you have a place to go, and you have your finances and housing in order, and you know what you're going to do, you would be a fool not to sell now and wait and think that the market's going to be as good as it is now. And that's not just based on price, that's based on market conditions. There's 5 key things that I'm going to tell you that give you the advantage as a seller in this market, which you've never had before. Okay? The first one is you can really set your price. You need an expert like me or an agent to really tell you where that price is, but there's ways to set your price correctly so you can garner the most amount of attention, and especially from an advanced marketing system where you're targeting the people with the most money in the tri-state area. There's a way to set that price correctly so you can get at the list price you're putting it at or higher. And normally you don't have that right. You can't just set your price and expect to get that. But right now you're getting that price or more. The second one that you can work on is you can set your terms. You can say when you want to leave, how long you want to stay in the house, if you need to stay in longer than usual. If you need a longer closing, a short closing, you can set those terms, and normally a buyer will agree to those terms, and that is very rare. A lot of times the buyer is making the demands and you have to go with them. Third one, you don't have to negotiate with inspections. Normally, 90% of the homes that we sell, a buyer has a home inspection done, and then the buyer comes back with a list of things that they would like to have replaced or fixed or repaired, or they want you to make a concession for you to drop your price or pay for something. You don't have to do that in this market. This is something crazy. Normally, the buyer does it for their information, and then they're ready to move forward, and you don't have to drop your price or pay to have anything fixed. That is very rare. Third one, you don't have to worry about the appraised value. All the time with a mortgage, 90% of the homes, just like that we sell, that have a inspection contingency, they also have a mortgage contingency. Many buyers in this market are waiving both of them or one of them, which is very rare. But with their mortgages, almost always a buyer needs that property to appraise. When they purchase your house for $500,000, the appraiser, and they're getting a mortgage, an appraiser has to show that it can appraise at $500,000. More often than not, we can put right in the contract for you, and there's ways to do it where the buyer must accept the house even if it doesn't appraise, because appraisers don't always get it right. So that is a very rare part of our market right now, where you can actually put that in a contract, and even if the home doesn't appraise, the buyer will buy it anyway. And the other term is you can set terms based on if you have furniture, if you want to leave furniture. Also, there's ways to, if you've got a lot of junk in your house or stuff in your basement or in your garage that you just don't want or you can't sell or there's not really value, normally the contract reads that the whole house, garage, contents, your whole property has to be broom clean. Everything has to be out on the day of closing. You half the time, no, more than half the time, buyers are willing to let you buy the home and leave whatever you want there and take what you want or sell what you want, or they'll pay you extra for what you have. So those are 5 of the reasons that are really in your favor right now to sell, which has never been before in our market. Never in I've been in the market for 18 years and my father for 30 before that. So combined, and my wife for 20 years. So with almost 100 years of combined experience together, we've never seen this in the market where, as a seller, you have so much more favors and so much more latitude to be able to control that situation. And you're going to ask, where is the market? What are we doing? What are we seeing? Inventory is still extremely low. It's much lower than it was last year. The absorption rate right now dropped by 10% from year over year. It's down to 1.5%. So that just shows you the amount of listings that are on the market with the average days on the market are not lasting at all. They're selling very quickly. The average days on market is right around 35 days from the time it goes on the market till the time it sells. We're seeing more with our marketing in like 5 days, 5 to 7 days you are under contract. If you're not, there's a problem either with your house, the price, or the marketing on your property. The amount of sold listings dropped by about 4% year to date in the first quarter, but that's only because the inventory was down by 28%. The amount of homes that were for sale were down by 28%. So those factors, as they have been over the last 2 years, are all in your favor as a seller. And I just want to give you an idea. Everybody says the market's hot, the market's hot. What's it doing? How's it going? But I can just give you a little idea here just on our sales this year. These are just this year in the past 3 months. Here's one at 1.2 million that was just sold. There's another one at 750,000 that was just sold. There's another one over 550,000 just sold. Another one that was at 500,000 just sold. Another one at 400. This one was at 425. Went over the asking price to 440,000 that was just sold. Another one here at 400,000. So these are all just sold. But then you ask, what's happening in the market? Are things still selling? And here's properties just went under contract. These are all pending. List price at 1.6 million. Here's a list price at 925,000. These are pending. They're under contract. List price 750,000. List price 560,000. Other list price 525,000, and so on. So properties are still in hot commodity, very high values, and people are buying them. You're asking how what's going on in the market and other stuff, and I just we sent out our flyer for our company. This shows you, this is in Wayne County alone. We sold 2.5 times what our nearest competitor did. All of our agents and staff are experts in our market. We cover all of northeastern Pennsylvania, and this is just showing you in Wayne County, we're selling 2.5 times what our nearest competitor did. And then from our team standpoint, last year alone, we sold two times our nearest competitor in the Pike Wayne MLS. So out of the Pike Wayne MLS, our team just helped 240 people either buy and sell a property last year. That just shows you a little chart there to give you an idea just what our team did with the expert advice that we give out in positioning properties through the price and marketing strategy, and then helping them when they do put their property on the market to make sure we're negotiating for them so they have the advantage, so they can make sure it's a smooth transition. They're getting the most money for their property, but they can have the guaranteed sales so there's no bumps along the way. And we're very happy that we did that last year 240 times, and we're planning to do it many more this year. So Don't be a fool on April Fool's Day. Don't be a fool this season. If you're thinking of selling, as it has been, please give us a call. We're happy to give you a free market analysis on your property. Really give you the advice that we're giving to all of our clients. Last year, our company helped about 1,000 people buy and sell property. But there's a way to really, if you're going to sell, you want to have an experienced agent and team and company who's been doing it for so long, give you the right advice so you can position it correctly, market it effectively, and then negotiate correctly for you so you can get that most money out in the market on the best terms. I wish you the best. If there's anything we can do to help you, please don't hesitate to contact us. You can call my cell phone anytime, 570-500-SOLD. That's 570-500-7653, or contact any one of our agents. Thanks so much. Have a great day.